right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from Jacksonville. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. 70, Indy.
Come on. All day. Shift.
6-6, pull it high. Let's go.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
To try again after the sack. Minshew. And this one complete to Levine Toilolo. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
That's good for Jacksonville. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Slam. Kill.
Leo. Hit it.
Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 2nd down and 4, Minshew eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's 3rd and 4. Well, one underlying storyline between these two teams is that the Chiefs head coach Andy Reid, he knows a lot about Nick Foles, the Jags QB. He drafted the quarterback when he was calling the shots in Philadelphia and later would sign him to Kansas City as a backup in 2016. But Kansas City, they have won the last 4 in this series, including a 30-14 victory a year ago at the time that got the Chiefs to 5-0 on the young season. Minshew sets to throw, and he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
We're set. 19 and 31.
Alert 3.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Here we go. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Check the backer, check the backer.
Don't take. Give me that.
Right over there. Yeah.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where. Going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 28. Third and 2, Watson steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
And a first down, Chiefs.
A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Be ready. Be ready.
Watson just beating the play clock. He'll run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Set. 19.
58. Come on.
You must be dreaming. Check.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Dante Pettis there to make the grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's put that team on the bus. Let's go.
On 2nd down, Minshew. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Minshew. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike.
Alert.
Right there.
Watson on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Guy. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Hey, 59. That's it. Hey, no time now. Ryan, go.
To throw is Watson. He finds his running back, Mixon. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good size run.
A really good run. But how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in? Or are you just hopeful? And you've got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
Here we go on 4th. Watson flushed out right. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Darren Devin Lee picks it, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. This is Mixon on the draw. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts this down to a 3rd and about 5. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. On 1st down, it's Watson. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin White in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the 1st sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. Got some real estate inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. On the delay, it's Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Here goes the hot. Actually not hot. Hey, easy. Hey, let's go. False wood. 80 weapons. Check, check. Okay.
On the draw, Keenum gives to Freeman. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Watson dancing to his left. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Jags grab it. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead is now 10-7. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. He'll have a first down past the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Back. Watch twitch. Watch.
Hey, 31!
58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Yo. Zoom. 58 is Mike. Check.
Hey, 54! Go.
Check your hot read. Check. Watch it.
Go!
Watson from the gun, he'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Pick it up.
Bang! 24's down, he's coming. 24! Line up.
He's coming.
Line up, go!
Now Watson operating from the gun. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
58 to Mike. Better bring it.
Line up, go!
Throwing again is Watson. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
You. 24! 29!
Check 99.
Here's Watson to throw again. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
On the
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, Martin?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And here comes throw number one for the backup QB. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That's good for 28 yards. Now Jones. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by the former first-round pick, William Jackson. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Jones now. Going to throw again. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Fletcher Cox forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the midfield strike. They'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that is intercepted by last year's NFL leader, Damontae Kazee. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The opening week, certainly he didn't want to throw an interception, but the rookie got it out of the way. That's the first of his career.
Veterans throw interceptions week 1, week 2, week 3. It happens along the way. But you're right. He got it out of the way. It's over. The big thing for him is, can he answer this question when he gets to the sideline?
He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, Watson. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey.
no time now.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Go.
Here's Watson. Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Watson on the keeper. Incomplete. Out of the end zone. It's 3rd down and goal from the 1.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Hopkins' kick is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
Desmond Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Come on now. Let's
So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offense is
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jamie Collins. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. On 2nd down now. Mixon. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Kill, turn up.
3rd and long. It's Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let him know.
Again, it's Miller.
Go.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Darren Lee there to get him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
On 3rd down, Jones. It's caught. Shepard. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
Ready?
Mike, 58 right there.
Let's make these babies cry all the way. Ready?
First down, the run with Lynch. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing Jones. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jordan Reed there to make the grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
We're set. 19. 54.
Now a first down throw. Watson eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Danielle Hunter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Watch the safety creep.
Throwing on second and long. Watson. But he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
No.
To throw is Watson. Throwing on third and long. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to fourth down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the third. And they'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
But that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them up.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Vinny Curry, the defensive end, got there off the edge.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And Lambo will put this one through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this fourth quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great fourth quarter.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to... Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Guy picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Watson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Lawrence Guy able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. From his goal line here, Watson. It got his man complete. The 30. 10, 5, and he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Deshaun Jackson, 96 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score, Chiefs 27, Jaguars 20. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now Jones, a big spot for the rookie from Duke. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 23 yards the pickup there.
That throw and catch on that corner route, you just have to know. They put some time in working on it, haven't they?
Practice makes perfect. Worked out well there. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Draw play. This is Miller. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Second and 4. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
On 3rd down, Miller. And he will be very close close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves them a few inches short here on fourth down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. And they'll run for it with Miller. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Lamar Miller stops short of the sticks. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5.
Mike, 58, right there.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, G. First thing.
58 for Mike, 58. 58 for Mike.
Here's Watson now on second down. It's caught by Jackson. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Now it's Watson. The open man is Westbrook.
Watson's pass complete to D.D. Westbrook.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Line up, line up.
Again, it's Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Lawrence Guy. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he...
Gang in this bitch.
They free my boy Laz. I
see. Yo, Laz, I just wanted you to come out of jail so I can tell you suck my dick for one more time. Hey, yo! Yo, bro, I'm playing this nigga in Madden, bro. I'm blowing his shit out. About 10. What?
I mean, they know, bro. Yo, cute. The best Gunna song to me is OK.
Type shit. Yo, this nigga, bro. Nah. Oh, alright. I was about to say. My passport. Yo, it's a nigga on my team with one arm. Like, I'll send y'all this shit right now. This nigga got one arm, and it look like his left arm is deformed. Like, dead ass. Yo, this shit look like a fucking chocolate bar. Let me stop.
You wanna look up my chocolate bar? No, wash my ass.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You're a pussy for coming out in this. I hope your grandmother die. Alright.
Nigga, I hope that bitch died too.
Yo. Who does what? White no, but I heard if you go to Wall Street, it's a bunch of them niggas. Wall Street.
Go to Wall Street.
Nigga laughing, I was dead ass. Damn. Y'all almost sold this game, I ain't even gonna lie to you. But, you feel me? Put another TD back up. Now we here, baby. Naughty dog. Naughty dog. Ball. Yeah, nigga, ball. Shout out.
That nigga think they call me Chris Paul. Nigga, my rank is already fucked up. Alright, so bad we about to win. You go.
Yo, what's that? Yo, how that? Whoa.
Yo, Q, I was watching Myth, the Fortnite player, and he was on Modern Warfare. He got a nuke.
Bro, all those niggas, that's what they do. Like, they play this shit low key. I said this shit. They play, give me that. Incomplete? You gotta be kidding me, coach.
Nah, nigga really got a nuke though, like 20 kills. It's 20 kills, right?
I believe so, sir. Watson is gonna escape out the pocket? No, he's not. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm basically giving this nigga a chance to win.
Keep on sucking my dick, drive me on.
Yo, bro, one way or another, you gotta guard this.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Suck my dick. Nobody even talking to you. I don't know that nigga.
So just go suck a random nigga dick.
That's bad home training. It's robbing, that's some shit I don't do. When you working, bitch. On some hurt shit. And I'm a 4K trader, I could vouch for shit. Slime, you be in and you be out. Yeah, I'ma talk my shit. Real bad, never saying who you fuck with. That is up with. Came through swerving, out stomach getting loaded, getting dirty. Murder him. What you gonna do?
Why are we banned Thatcher? No.
This nigga called the timeout.
Nah, I thought I clicked on Ash and then I kept switching on.
He do. Little bitch, we stepping on you. 100 shots from the two.
Bend it. Get through swerving.
Yo, I'm talking to this bitch. She's Spanish. She got a fat ass. She dead fire.
So like,
and she from Yonkers.
Some bitch from Dykeman that knows my brother. I met her through some girl I went to school with. She 18. I want just because she 18. That shit look good.
So scoop that. Game 1 is in the books. I took the W. I'm leaving.
The first time I ever spoke to her,